Well, good evening. Good to be back with you again. See if I can see some of the early joiners. Jan, hello Jan. John Mackenzie, hello. Hi Phil. That's my mum. Hello mum and dad. Hi to John Brook. Hands. I've got to scroll down now. I can't do it. Shaney, always here. Shaney and Malcolm. Lovely to have you here. Richard and Gina. Rob, hello Rob. Get my picture back here. Right. So, good evening. I really appreciate you all joining me again. Hello to Lynn and Toby. Hi Toby. Toby does a great job trying to get some of her American friends to tune in. Adelaide. Hello Adelaide. Christine, Jane Houghton and Jane Nicholson. Yeah, they're following in the comments, the two Janes. Hi to both of you. Chris Richardson, Lee Cobert. Here in real time. It says from Washington State. All right, okay. And Graham Ward, Malcolm Gillam, Dave. Hello, Dave Ash. Dave, I owe you. Thank you. I must thank you for. I received a nice present in the post from Dave Ash today. He's an old friend of mine, and I sent him a copy of my CD. and he sent me a copy of it's what I in my old-fashioned way call a mixtape of some of his favourite records. So I really look forward to playing that, Dave. Thank you very much. Bernie, hi Bernie, another old friend of mine. It's nice the way these sessions reunite people. Robbie, and Steve Capes. Hi Steve, out in Phoenix, and Chris Fosbrook down on Hailing Island, I think. Have Mercy, that's right. That was that was a Joe Zawinul tune that I started with. Chris Pearson, hi Chris. Good to have you here. John Moretti, Mick Nichols. There's so many people. It's wonderful. Thank you. Adam, John, Martin Taylor Bray. So, oh yeah, sent a CD. So yeah, if anyone wants a copy of my CD, get in touch and I'll send you one. Right, so good to have you here, but I ought to get on with it, oughtn't I? What did I have in mind now? I've got a couple of requests that I had last week that I'm going to do this week. One of them being I won't go into that yet. We'll come to it later. I'll do the requests later. About 4:30, hesitation blues was knocking on my door. Tell me how long must I wait? What can I get you now? Oh baby, must I hesitate? I've never been to heaven, but I've been told St. Peter taught the angels how to jelly roll. Tell me how long must I wait? Can I get you now? Oh baby, must I hesitate? Hesitation stockings, hesitation shoes. The woman I love, she's got those hesitation blues. Can I get you now? Oh baby, must I hesitate? Standing on the corner with my head in my hand, I'm looking for a woman who's looking for a man. Tell me how long must I wait? Well, can I get you now? Oh baby, must I hesitate? Hesitation stockings, hesitation shoes. The woman I love, she's got those hesitation blues. How long can I get you now? Oh baby, must I hesitate? I've never been to heaven, but I've been told St. Peter taught the angels how to jelly roll. Tell me how long must I wait? What can I get you now? Oh baby, must I hesitate? Hesitation Blues. For some reason, someone here says need to wind the elastic band a bit tighter. Not sure what that's about. Okay. I think I might be getting crossed wires there. Let's... I'm not sure I can see all the comments, but... yeah, okay. One from Robert remarking on Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. Yeah. Toby, as always, has very kindly put up a link to my PayPal tips jar. Really, that's for people to buy my CD. Some people put tips in. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. But I'm not sort of actively seeking tips because I think a lot of younger musicians need them at the moment, maybe more than me. Although, you know, we've all lost gig incomes. But there is a tips jar. And I do appreciate there are a few regulars who put some money in most weeks, and that's great. I appreciate that, and thank you very, very much. But more to the point, if you haven't got a copy of my CD, Cat Squirrel, and you feel like giving me a tip in return for these performances, I will send you a copy of Cat Squirrel. Okay, so if you're in the UK, that'll be £7.50 will cover it. Okay, I've still got a few copies, and I want to. I want to recoup the money that I paid out on hugely expensive my hugely expensive one-day session in the studio. Now Alex Muckasey says I don't know why he says sorry. There's some I can't read the comments properly today. I'm getting some crossed wires. But Alex says sorry Martin, trying to get a couple of others to tune in. I don't know why you're sorry, but thank you very much. Now Lynn says follow that song. Now Lynn, I think I've got something you asked for coming. Did you ask for something? Oh yes, you put up a yeah. Lynn, I'll play you something that you wanted. I'll play the blues for you. That's a bit later, if I remember that. However, I haven't got to follow that song. No, I did follow that song last week with a Memphis Mini tune and showed how it went in a couple of directions to produce a lot of follow-up numbers. I'm not going to do such a complicated thing this week. So Steve Tolton, hi Steve, hi to Alex, I think I said Alex, and Rob and Christine and Robert, Suja. Now, very nice to have you here, Suja. Suja's the guy who runs the Lunar Bar up in Leytonstone, where I was enjoying playing gigs before my gigs, you know, the coronavirus stopped my gigging, and I really haven't gigged since March. I would have done a few at the Lunar Bar. So Suja, I know you've had your ups and downs at the Lunar Bar, and it must be really tough for you now. Anyway, hello, great to have you tuning in. All the best to you, and hope you're keeping safe. Yeah, right. I'll get on with it. Now this is something. Now who asked for this? Lucy Mae Blues. Ambrose. Ambrose asked. I don't know if Ambrose is listening. Hopefully, if he's not, he may hear it on the recording, because you can always hear hear these things again, can't you? You'll, if you want to. In fact, tonight I'm in two places as well as doing my live thing. There's a session up in Suffolk that runs every fortnight, I think, the Blacksaw sessions, and they asked me to send them a little recording, which I've done, and I see that it's actually on tonight. So don't go over to. Well, it's a lovely little session they do. They feature a number of guests every fortnight. Don't go over to that now though, but you can if you want to. Find that tomorrow. The Blacksaw Buskers, I think it is Blacksaw. That's BLAXHALL. If I can find the recording after this show, I'll put a link to it on my Facebook page. So I think I'm due to be on there at 9:30 tonight. But stay with me here, eh? Oh, here's Ambrose. Thank you very much, Ambrose. Ambrose asked for Lucy Mae Blues. Now, Lucy Mae Blues is by a guy called Frankie Lee Sims, who was a Texan, a sort of very country blues player. I loved Frankie Lee Sims actually, so I'm really glad you asked for this. On the other hand, Ambrose, I hadn't ever played this, and it's quite a tricky thing, but I've sort of worked it out, I think. So there we are, Lucy Mae Blues. I'm trying to remember this. Hi, Justine. My Sunday woman brings the daily news. My Monday woman brings me socks and shoes. But you, please don't let my good girl catch you here. Ain't no telling what poor little Lucy may do. My Tuesday woman likes that pocket change. That Wednesday woman wants the same, but please don't let my good girl catch you here. Ain't no telling what poor little Lucy may do. My Thursday woman knocks upon my door. That Friday woman, you know she's got to go. Please don't let my good girl catch you here. Ain't no telling what poor little Lucy may do. Saturday woman totes a Gatling gun. Cut you if you stand, she'll shoot you if you run. Please don't let my good girl catch you here. Ain't no telling what poor little Lucy may do. Ain't no telling what poor little Lucy may do. Okay. Well, that was Frankie Lee Sims, Lucy Mae Blues. Yeah. I think he was bragging a bit there, woman for every day of the week and all that. I don't believe it for a minute. Anyway, Lucy Mae Blues. He did two versions of that actually, which are quite different, and both of them get copied by other blues acts. So if you wondered about the way it went, you may have a different version in your head. It comes to the same chorus, but different structure in the verse and different lyrics and all that. Hi Suja, he says he's going to broadcast from my Facebook page. Thank you. So Ambrose, thank you for choosing that. And I believe I'm right in saying you chose it because you like the Buddy Guy version, and you're right, Buddy Guy does a lovely version of it. Perhaps a little more mellow than Frankie Lee Sims. I had a lovely specialty album of Frankie Lee Sims' stuff from late 50s, I suppose. Beautiful record. And I lent it to someone. It's the last time I saw that. Okay, so what do we do now? This is another new one that I'm doing for your amusement. I have to work out some new tunes for you, otherwise it'll all be the stuff you're familiar with. So, Magic Sam. Anyone know Magic Sam? I'm sure you do. Magic Sam, he did a couple of classic albums back in the 60s. West Side Soul was his last album. West Side Soul came out after he died. He died at age 32. And the other one, can't remember what it's called, but that might have had West Side in it as well. That's the classic first album he did. Anyway, why am I talking about this? Because one of the things that Magic Sam did, great guitarist, and I don't play like Magic Sam. He had a really crisp, tough electric sound, and I'm not going to do that tonight. But he was a great boogie player, and this one goes back to John Lee Hooker, but this is sort of the way that Magic Sam did guitar boogie. I saw Magic Sam in I think 1969. They unfortunately died, and he was great. In my memory, I was sitting about 3 yards from Magic Sam, and he was the most exciting guitarist I'd ever seen. I think I was wrong because the venue was the Royal Albert Hall, and I don't suppose I was sitting 3 yards from him. Anyway, there we are. I have to think about this. This is a thing that he called Lookin Good, but it's very much based on Boogie Chillin'. are. So if some of you recognise Boogie Chillin' in that, well, you're quite right, because that's of course what it was based on. And I got slightly. Once you get in that riff, you're really hooked. But if you come unstuck, as I did once or twice, it can be tricky to get back. Anyway, there we are. Bit of Magic Sam. He was a great Chicago guitarist. Okay. See, I think Phil Day left a note. My old friend Phil Day would have been at that gig with me, I'm sure. Yeah, there we are. Phil Day says, think I was there at the album. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you were. Clifton and Cleveland Chenier. Is that how you pronounce him? Yeah. But I tell you who else was on that bill. And I know this because it was an American Folk Blues Festival, and you can get the recordings. You can find them all on internet. I've got some of the albums, actually. And also on that bill was Earl Hooker. Now, he's now one of my favourite guitarists, Earl Hooker. Wonderful player, because he combines fingerwork and slide playing. But I'd totally forgotten until I looked it up the other day when I was looking up who was on that gig. Totally forgotten that I saw. If you'd asked me, have I ever seen Earl Hooker? I would have said no, sadly not. But apparently I did. There we are. Right. It was a long time ago. We're going back more than 50 years. I think some of you are as. Excuse me. I think some of you are into Taj Mahal in the same way I am. By the way, Phil, how lovely to have you here. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, here's one that I've done on and off for a long time by Taj Mahal. Right. Thing called Corinna. I got a bird to whistle, honey got a bird, honey got a bird to sing. I got a bird to whistle, honey got a bird, honey got a bird to sing. But without my Corinna, sure don't need a natural thing. Well, I've learned to love you, baby, for I call your name. I've learned to love you, baby, before I called your name. Wouldn't trade your love for money, baby, you're my warm heart's flame. Well, have mercy, baby, on my hard luck, baby, on my hard luck soul. Have mercy, baby, on my hard luck, baby, on my hard luck soul. I got a rainbow round my shoulder, shine like silver, honey, look like Klondike gold. Corinna, honey, where you been? Honey, where you been so long? Corinna, honey, where you been? Honey, where you been so long? You know I ain't had no loving, baby, since you've been gone. Corinna, oh Corinna, oh Corinna. Yeah, Corinna. Very old traditional song, but that was very much based on Taj Mahal's fantastic version. If you want to hear how it's done, go back to Taj Mahal's Natural Blues album, his first album, which not only had that on, but had some fantastic stuff. It's funny how records that that you buy when you're young stick with you, or at least in my case, they certainly stuck with me, and I think that's true of a lot of people. And it's also funny how often with artists, I reckon that the first album they make, the first recording session they do, sometimes has a sort of a certain spark and a magic about it. So even as they grow perhaps in ability and sophistication, nothing can quite match the early records. That's what I found with Taj Mahal, certainly, and not he's still doing great stuff. I saw him doing a live show the other night on online. He's still fantastic, but that first record, Natural Blues, is something else. Okay. I'll see if I can see any other comments here. So, who asked it? Yeah, I'm going to do "Cry for Me" because Richard and Gina wanted me to do this, and it's a great track by Elmore James, but quite untypical, not at all what you'd expect from Elmore James, and and it's quite a tricky one actually. People get me to do these things. So I've got to bear with me. I'm going to have to think this through to make sure I'm in the right groove for this. Stevie, hello there. Okay. Yeah, somebody, Ambrose says, Diving Duck Blues is a gem. Yeah. I mean, Taj Mahal has done so many great things. Steve, hi Steve. Sound and Visions rocking and rolling. It's the sound. Oh, right. I know what happens, Steve, is that I bang my foot and sometimes that makes everything shake. But the sound, is the sound not so good? Anyway, I don't know. If it's not, I don't know what to do about that. Hi to Steve Winchester. Mick Nichols says, yeah, well, Bob Dylan did a lovely version of Corinna. Is it Corinna? But yes, Bob Dylan did, and totally different, of course, to Taj Mahal. So, yeah, that shows you how songs change. But we're not going back into Follow That Song. I might do one of those again, but it took up half the show last week, after all, didn't it? Hi to PJ. I'm just checking, seeing who else is there. Mainly the same loyal crowd, and I really appreciate you tuning in. So, what does Lynn say? Reckon he means rocking and rolling in a good way. Oh, okay, fair enough. Good. And Mick Nichols says the sound's okay here in Yorkshire. Well, I reckon if it's okay in Yorkshire, then everything's right with the world. Okay. I said I'm going to do Cry For Me Baby by Elmore James. You see, I can't remember it now. Bear with me a minute. Right, okay. This is a great record, but it's got two guitars on. And it's difficult for me to replicate that, and a full band, obviously. And it's a great record by Elmore James. Anyway, Cry For Me Baby. So many thanks to Richard and Gina for asking for this, and okay. Much for you, baby, there is nothing new. Well, I cried for you, baby, that is nothing new. Well, I wish I had $1 for the times I've cried for you. Almost every night I cry myself to sleep. Everybody's happy, but I just weep. Well, these tears, why won't they let me be? Well, I wish just once you would cry for me. How should I remember? How can I forget? I wake up every morning with my pillow soaking wet from these tears, tears, tears. Why don't they let me be? Well, I wish just once you would cry for me. Well, these tears, 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 why won't they let me be? Well, I wish just once you would cry for me. Ah, get it right. Okay. Oh dear. That might have been better slower. I don't know, but on the record, it's fairly brisk, and you know, I wanted to get the right feel. So cry for me. A strange one because Elmore James isn't playing the lead on that, and he doesn't play any slide. But it's a nice one. But here I come to another request. Yeah, Lynn sent me a link to a version of "I'll Play the Blues for You," which is a song by Albert King. Now, I can't remember, Lynn, whose version it was you sent me, but it was very nice. So lovely. It's a classic Albert King thing, and you're when you ask for requests, and I do appreciate it. I like to do some of them, and it takes me a little bit out of my comfort zone because this is quite a sophisticated uptown soul blues record. So see how I get on one guitar. Okay. Yeah, Lynn says the version she sent me was by Daniel Castro. If you're down and out and you're feeling hurt, just come on over to the place that I work. All your loneliness I'll try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. Don't be afraid. Come on in. You might run across some of your old friends. It's like our Thursday Blues Club. All your loneliness I'll try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. big name. I sure ain't no star, but I'll play the blues for you on my guitar. All your loneliness I'll try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. All your loneliness I'll try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. I'll play the blues for you. Well, I'll play the blues for you. And Phil, my brother's writing about that. He says, yes, we did see Albert King, didn't we? Yeah. I don't remember Free supporting, but there we are. So, yeah. Okay, I've got Lee Thorpe has sent me a message, but it's not in the same box. Thank you. He says he enjoys the show. Right. Hello, Kathy. Kathy says, great song, yeah. Right. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 to 10. Do you know what? Oh, no, I won't do that now. I know what I'll do. I'll change the mood a bit with... Hi to Ruby Florence. I'll change the mood a bit with a nice, slightly poppy rumba. This song was... No, I'm going to try and tell you who it's by, and I can't remember. I should remember before I open my mouth. Hold on. I'm trying to find the right harmonica. So again, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This is great. We're living in very, very, very strange times, and we have to get our music in a different way. I've heard some great music lately online. And I hope you have too. But it's really good that you've joined in on my Thursday Blues Club. Duke Robillard. This is a song by Duke Robillard, who's a great guitarist, and he's written some decent stuff as well. Okay. I'm getting old, you see. I always hesitate before I start thinking, how's it go? I know. I know that some guitarists watch this, and I'm not hiding my fingers from you deliberately. If I sit back a bit, you might be able to see them. If you care about such things. I know I do. Sometimes I watch guitarists and I think, I see what he's doing there. Yeah, easy. What they're saying about me. You know people like to talk, but if you wanna believe somebody other than me, then baby, pick up your things and walk. Take my word for it, baby. Take my word for it, baby. Well, don't take the word of others you've heard of. Well, as we go life together, gotta take it day by day. Some of those guys are gonna tell you lies. You can't believe a thing that they say. Take my word for it, baby. Take my word for it, baby. Don't take the word of others you've heard of. I used to run around, I used to raise hell while I was having my fun. But those days are over now, baby. You're the only one. I can't believe what they're saying about me. You know people like to talk, but if you wanna believe somebody other than me, then baby, pick up your things and walk. Take my word for it, baby. Take my word for it, baby. Don't take the word of others you've heard of. I used to run around, I used to raise hell while I was having my fun. But those days are over now, baby. You're the only one. I can't believe what they're saying about me. You know people like to talk, but if you gotta believe somebody other than me, then baby, pick up your things and walk. Take my word for it, baby. Take my word for it, baby. Don't take the word of others you've heard of. Well, don't take the word of others you've heard of. Don't take the word of others you've heard of. Okay, take my word. Thank you. So, Richard Harvey says, I'm all over the internet this evening. Well, yeah, I don't know if you're referring to this, Richard, but I know I'm on the Blacksall folk feed. It's not called the folk feed, is it? But anyway, Blacksall, it's a place in Suffolk, and they do a lot, and they're doing from there a lovely fortnightly show, and I'm on that tonight apparently, I'll put a link to it maybe after the show if I can find it, if anyone's interested. But you would have had enough for me, won't you? That was take my word for it. Do you know what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to try and do another Magic Sam thing, but this is perhaps his most famous. I think it was his first record. I think it was 1959. Not that I was listening to blues in 1959, but it's a thing called All Your Love. There are a couple of songs called All Your Love, Chicago blues songs. This one is Magic Sam's. Now again, as I said earlier, I'm not really attempting to play like Magic Sam, but it is his song, and I'll try and get a bit of the atmosphere. Okay, All Your Love. Baby, can it be mine? All your love, baby, can it be mine? I'd hate to be the one you left behind. All your love, baby, I gotta have it one day. All your love, I gotta have it one day. Please don't leave me, baby. Please come back this way. All your love, baby, can it be mine? All your love, baby, can it be mine? I'd hate to be the one you left behind. Yeah, that was the second Magic Sam song, and I've never played any Magic Sam songs before tonight, but the second one tonight. The first one was that little boogie, like Boogie Chillin', and that was All Your Love. I think I'll change guitar now. Yeah, Adelaide. Hello, Adelaide. You're saying you want to see my fingers. Yeah, I think... I don't know if I've got the camera in a slightly different position. I'm trying to correct that. Anyway, sorry, that's why my hand went all over the screen then. You see, the thing is, you probably won't see my face now. Anyway, I'm going to change guitars. Hi, Uggy. I see Eggy. Uggy. Oh, sorry, Uggy. Uggy has joined. Oh, you can't help it, can you? I mean, once you make a mistake like that. Sorry, Uggy. Great to have you here. Penny Green? I don't know Penny, but I don't think, do I? Anyway, lovely to have you here. And Phil approves of the magic. I know, Phil, I get the feel for the sort of thing that you like. So it's often the classic Chicago blues that you're into, isn't it? Okay. So I'm going to change guitars now and put on the old aria, which is in open G. I'll just check the tuning. What do I need to do there? Yeah, that'll be right. Robert says, do you do one bourbon, one scotch? Robert, I can't. I really can't hold my drink. I mean, one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. I mean, I think I'd wake up with ginormous headache. I wouldn't dream of it. But you're talking about the Johnny Hooker song. One bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. No, I don't know that, I'm afraid, Robert. I could try it one day. Okay. Right, again, you see, I'm thinking, what on earth am I going to do here? Yeah, I know, it's an Eric Bibb song. Nice sort of modern gospel song. You might slip, you might slide, you might crumble and stumble and fall by the roadside. Don't you let nobody drag your spirits down. We're on our way to heaven. Don't let nobody turn you round. Some say yes, some say no. Some just wait and see the way the wind blows. But don't you let nobody drag your spirit down. We're on our way to heaven. Don't let nobody turn you round. Some say yes, some say no. Some wait and see the way the wind blows. Don't you let nobody drag your spirit down. We're walking up to heaven. Don't let nobody turn you round. Walk with the rich, walk with the poor. Learn from one another, that's what life is for. Don't you let nobody drag your spirit down. We're walking up to heaven. Don't let nobody turn you round. Some say yes, some say no. Some just wait and see the way the wind blows. But don't you let nobody drag your spirit down. We're walking up to heaven. Don't let nobody turn you around. Okay. Don't let nobody drag you down. I think that's called. Should be, shouldn't it? That's an Eric Bibb song. Okay. Oh, I know what I'll do. Yeah, I ought to go back. I do go back to my old favourites quite often. This one, I don't know when I last played this. Might not have been. It might have been some months ago. Anyway, That's All Right, Mama, which was a song by Arthur Big Boy. I think his name was pronounced Crudup. Some people say Crudup. Crudup. Anyway, Big Boy, Crudup or Crudup. And then it was a big hit for Elvis Presley. There we are. And in the past, I've said unkind things about Elvis Presley, and I apologise. I take it all back. It's just once or twice I've sort of, made slightly catty comments about Elvis Presley when I'm introducing this song. So if anyone's heard me do that, and Roy was playing drums with me once, and he said, "No, don't do that. They don't like it." And he's quite right. You mustn't be rude about any artists, and I shouldn't have been rude about Elvis Presley of all people. But Elvis Presley would have been nothing without the blues players that he took material from, but nothing wrong with that. Okay. Well, that's all right, mama. That's all right for you. Go on and treat me, baby, any way you do. That's all right. That's all right now. Any way you do. Well, I'm leaving this morning. I won't be back till fall. If I find me a good girl, I won't be back at all. That's all right. That's all right. Any way you do. My mother, she told me, Papa told me too. Son, that girl you're loving ain't no good for you. That's all right. That's all right now, mama. Any way you do. That's alright for you. Go on and treat me, baby, any way you do. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Train I ride. "16 coaches long, train I ride, 16 coaches long. Well, that long black train took my baby gone, took my baby gone, took my baby gone, took my baby gone, took my baby gone. Train, train. baby, any way you do. That's alright. That's alright. Any way you do. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. That's all right, Mama, and a bit of that train song, Mystery Train. Hi, Adam. Do I know Guitar Man? I don't actually. Okay, so thank you very much for listening. I'm not quite finished. Just not quite sure where I'm going after this. Oh, I know what I'll do. I shall do Cat Squirrel. I need a harmonica for this. Yes, Cat Squirrel, which is a song by Dr. Ross, Dr. Isaiah Ross, the harmonica boss. And Dr. Ross was fabulous. He was a one-man band. And this is his song, Cat Squirrel, which a lot of you will notice the melody is a familiar one. It's catfish, basically. And because he's drawing on catfish, maybe that's why he called it Cat Squirrel. Okay. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Jane. Lightning Hopkins woke up this morning. I don't know that. I probably do if I hear it, but it's not one I've got in my mind at the moment. I occasionally try. Lightning Hopkins was one of the first influences on my guitar playing. I loved his stuff, but I don't do many of his songs. And I'm going to have to get this guitar in tune, so bear with me. So I'm going to do Cat Squirrel, which is the title song of my CD. And having got this guitar in tune in this position, I'm going to stick the capo on the 5th fret, which will put it out of tune probably. Let's have a look. Hi, Catherine. Catherine Croysdale from Hertfordshire. Just found you. Well done. Amazing what you can find, isn't it? Okay, I'll get into it, honestly. Cat Squirrel. If you want a copy of my CD, Cat Squirrel, I do have a few left, and you can send me £7.50 if you're in the UK, and a bit more. I don't know how many dollars. I can't remember. But if you look on the intro piece that I wrote, it explains dollars and I think euros. I have sold a few lately, which is great. So I appreciate those people who bought it. Thank you very much. So this is Cat Squirrel, my version of Cat Squirrel from my CD, the same name. I'm afraid the guitar's possibly too loud, is it? I hope it's not distorting. Turn it down a bit. in the morning. Gonna leave in the morning. Down the road I go, down the road I go, down the road I go. Cat Squirrel. Thank you. Chris says, what sort of harp am I playing? Do you know what I've started using, Chris? So for the last 2 or 3 years, all the harmonicas I've bought are rockets. I don't know if you ever come across them. I don't know. They're all much of a muchness Sahonas. They're all good. But yes, at the moment I'm using rockets because they're slightly louder, I think. This one, of course, isn't. This one, I say of course, it isn't. But this one, Chris is a harmonica player, and he'll understand this. This is a big one. It's an echo vamper, and it's deep in that key. C, as opposed to this one. So that's the that's a C harmonica, and this is a C harmonica. Sonny Boy Williamson used to use these deep, low-key harmonicas. And this one, the Echo Vamper, that as you can see is quite a long one compared to the other harmonicas I've got, is the oldest harmonica I've got. I replace my harmonicas every, couple of years or something. Each one of them tends to go a bit out of tune. But this one is one of the first ones I bought, so it must be well over 50 years old. I'm sure you all really want to know the history of my harmonicas. Chris did. He asked me if I play Thunder. No, Chris, I've never played a Thunderbird. Do you use Thunderbirds? Okay. I think now I shall do something by Fred McNeill, and because I like to do, I'm getting into this down home stuff at the moment. It ties in with Cat Squirrel. This is called Fred's Worried Life Blues, because it's an old song, Worried Life Blues, but Fred McNeill sort of put his stamp on it, and since then anyone who plays it in that style has got to call it Fred's Worried Life Blues. real, and you made me moan when you said you're gonna leave my happy home. But someday, baby, you ain't gonna worry my life anymore. You told everybody in my neighborhood I was a dirty mistreater, didn't mean you no good. But someday you ain't gonna worry my life anymore. Okay, I've done a lot of old school blues tonight, which I love doing. That's my thing. But I'm going to finish on a sort of pop thing. Or will I finish? Yeah, probably, because it's getting on, isn't it? You'll know this. And I'm going to struggle to remember the words, of course. I was doing this once on a gig. It's Proud Mary. I've got to admit, Proud Mary. So it's a sort of, the most obvious pop song for a blues guy like me to do. And I was doing a solo gig and it was going fine. And I was doing this song, Proud Mary. And then a young woman just literally jumped out of her seat, round the stage, got hold of the mic and started to sing it brilliantly, I must say, absolutely brilliantly. Quite remarkable. There we are. So stole the show, as they say. So, anyway, thanks for joining in. See you all, or some of you anyway, next week. Thursday, I do this every week. So stay safe. It's difficult times for everyone at the moment, isn't it? Left a good job in the city, working for the man both night and day. But I never lost 1 minute of sleep, worrying about the way things might have been. It will keep on turning, round here keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. In Memphis, cleaned a lot of plates down in New Orleans, but I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on the Riverboat Queen. It will keep on turning, Proud Mary, keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. If you come down to the river, you're gonna see people who really live. You don't need to worry if you got no money. People on the river are happy to give. It will keep on turning. Proud Mary, keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. 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 Proud Mary. I'll just do a snatch of, I like to finish on something, on a little ballad. I'll do a snatch of Living with the Blues. And thank you very much. Really, really great that you tune in. I ain't ashamed, ain't that you?